Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Amanda Stevens.
Please welcome to the stage the one, the only, the fabulous Amanda Stevens.
I talk about marketing. I actually talk about sometimes a bit of a neglected part of the marketing process, which is actually the customer experience, because I believe in the economic climate that we're in, it's the experience that you deliver and the active word of mouth that generates, which has the incredible opportunity to grow. Incredible untapped opportunity, because very few people in your industry understand the power of this dynamic. And if you get this right and you tap into the inner circle, it means exponential market share growth very quickly. As I've alluded to, men and women's brains are wired quite differently. Men and women's brains are different in size, they're different in structure, and they're different in how they process information. And this has a huge impact on how men and women respond to the same marketing messages. What's happening there is that your brain, because it's working at such heightened activity, is literally processing hundreds and hundreds of little things. And those little things are either adding up to a positive impersonation or a negative impression. And if that's negative, you're wandering back. The time and motion study done last year, when they looked at 30-year-olds in Australia, 28% of 30-year-old women in Australia have a university degree versus 21% of 30-year-old men. But when you actually drill down on that and look at what they're studying, that gives you a really interesting picture. Last year, 46% of medical graduates in Australia were women. The interesting thing is the divorce rate. The only age group currently in Australia where the divorce rate is on the increase is the 50-plus age group. And 68% of those divorces are instigated by the female. Eighth we'd had in 5 years? Do those numbers add up? Who's the accountant in the room? Do those numbers add up? 5 and 8. Twins. We were pregnant all the time, basically. And just as I get to about this far away, I see a little tag hanging off the side of the bag with 3 magic words on it. And the 3 magic words are free matching umbrella. I am back into the bag. I am back into the handbag, and this really is my handbag, so I have to be careful what I pull out. And I am back into the handbag, and I reach into the beauty, as you can see, it's got this gorgeous, gorgeous lining, and I reach into the side of the bag and pull out the matching umbrella. Oh, it's so amazing! I am straight over to the counter, couldn't give her my Visa quick enough. I'm like, check it out, it's a matching umbrella. And she's thinking, yeah, that probably costs $3 to make in China. You're an idiot. So the point here is, and I've done a lot recently with retailers who are kind of struggling in this environment, and I say to them, you know, it's often the little things that are the big things. It's the umbrella. It's the $3 umbrella that will get the $300 sale over the line. So, to visualize things a lot more richly, and you can use this to your advantage, and if you do it correctly, women will actually talk themselves into a purchase. For example, take car shopping. What we know from our research is that when a man looks at a car, what he sees is the car. He sees its shape, its structure, its volume. When a woman looks at a car, what she actually sees in her mind's eye is herself or her family in that car. So the power of visualization, now the power word here, and you can apply this to any different medium, marketing and sales, the word imagine. If you are creating an expectation with world-class marketing tools, yet the customer experience is not meeting or exceeding that, that disconnect is causing your business financial hemorrhage. It's that serious. And when I present this story, you'd be amazed at how many people in your industry, and even the automotive industry, they all sit there and go, oh yeah, but that doesn't happen in my business. Really? Is this potentially happening in your business? Perhaps not you, but perhaps someone else in your business who isn't recognizing the importance of meeting or exceeding that expectation that exists. When someone walks through your door, rings your number, sends you an email, there is a pre-existing expectation in their mind of what that experience is going to contain. And if it's not met or exceeded, that is the difference between what you turned over last year and what potentially you could turn over this year.